Hello everyone, welcome back. So this video is the continuation of my previous video where I have explained the queue data structure, what are the operations on queue data structure and how those operation works. So in this video, I'll show the C program to implement a queue using an array, and we'll also show all those operations on queue like enqueue and dequeue process. So apart from standard libraries, I have defined another preprocessor directive which is define max50. So this directive allows the definition of macros within our source code. Macro definitions are not variables and cannot be changed by our program code like variables. So we generally use this syntax when creating constants that represent numbers, strings, or expressions. Here I am defining a maximum value constant of 50 to define the size of our queue array. So apart from this queue array, I have defined functions enqueue, dequeue, and display, and have set the pointer value of rear and front to -1. So inside the main function, I am giving choice to the user to select operations like insert element to queue, delete element from queue, display all the elements, and then queue. About this particular expression for loop, I have already explained in the video where I showed the program to implement stack. So since this is not defined, it will depend on the user when he or she wants to exit from this loop. So within this loop, it will just keep asking for choices from the user. So in case 1, it will perform enqueue operation. In case 2, it will perform dequeue. In case 3, display. And in case 4, it will just exit from the loop. So if user selects any of the options other than these options, then it will show wrong choice. So now let's see what enqueue function does. So enqueue is basically inserting an element to the queue. So here it's taking a variable add item. So first it's checking the overflow condition by checking if rear is equal to max -1. If it's not overflowing, then it will checking if front is equal to -1. That means if queue is initially empty. If so, it will set the value of front to 0 and will ask the user to insert an element in the queue. Then it will just increment the rear pointer and will add the item in the rear end. Now for dequeue function, it will first check underflow condition by checking if front is equal to -1 or front is greater than rear. So if it's not the underflow condition, it will simply delete an item from the queue and will set the pointer of front as front +1. And for display function, it will check if the queue is empty. If it finds the queue is empty, it will just show empty. Otherwise, it will just show all the elements in the queue. So let's just run this program. So it's asking for my choice. So I want to enter, okay, insert an element, it's 2. Again, I want to insert 4, insert again 6, insert again 8. Okay, now I want to display, let's display. Okay, so the queue is 2, 4, 6, 8. So first element I entered is 2 and the last element entered is 8. So now I want to delete an item. Let's select 2. And the element deleted from queue is 2 because 2 is the front element, means the first element I entered, and the deleted item is also 2. Now just let's display it. So remaining queue is 4, 6, 8. So I hope it's very clear to you guys how enqueue and dequeue process takes place in case of queue. It's a first in first out process. So in the next video I'll explain the complexity analysis of NQ-DQ process. Thank you.